What's the most chaotic thing you've ever done? Growing up, I wanted to be exactly like my older brother Paul, a chess warrior. You see, our family always valued intelligence over everything else. One time, my mom saw me running in our back garden. I was trying to be faster so I could be better at soccer during school games. If you ever come home one day with bad grades because you put time into sport, me and your father will be extremely disappointed, is something she always used to say. And Paul was always better at using his brain than any other part of his body. He could get all A's without even studying, and every teacher always praised him at the parent-teacher conferences for being gifted. So when he started playing chess, my parents loved him even more. To them, it was more brain food. Therefore, it was the only sport that was allowed. Ever since I was old enough to understand the world around me, I wanted to be just like him. Every night I would sneak into the living room and practice playing chess all by myself. I didn't even like it that much. I was just chasing this image I had of my parents surrounding me and finally realizing my worth, of Paul finally wanting to be my friend. And for years, it didn't happen. "We don't have time to drive you both to chess lessons," my mom would always say, whenever I begged them to let me be part of their world. But I kept going. I used YouTube videos to teach myself, borrowed books about chess from the school library. I was determined to win the love of my family. After a few years of me secretly becoming amazing at chess whilst maintaining a 3.8 GPA, it happened. My claim to fame, so to speak. "I've fallen out of love with chess," Paul said at the dinner table. His tone was casual, as if he was talking about the weather. But my ears were more open than that one mattress actress during the 1,000 men in 24 hours challenge. My mom looked like she was about to cry. "But honey, we've all worked so hard for this." My dad couldn't even speak, but Paul just avoided eye contact and focused on rolling his peas around with his fork. Adrenaline pumped through my veins. I started playing on chess.com and started playing all day and all night long, while pooping, showering, bus rides, everything. In just 2 weeks, I got up to 2,100. I still remember how I felt screenshotting it and sending it to my parents. Usually, they always ignored the texts I sent, but this time they responded immediately. "Wow," my mom said, followed by love heart emojis. Meanwhile, my dad sent a thumbs up emoji, basically the fatherly equivalent of throwing a party. They started listening to me talk about my day during dinner. My mom was hugging me for the first time since I was a child. Their love was like a drug. I literally couldn't get enough of it. There was just one person who wasn't happy for me, and that was Paul. But it wasn't until I started playing on the school team and started winning competitions that he decided to say something. We were all in the living room when it happened. "Guys, I kinda miss chess TBH. To the naked eye, it may seem like a simple sentence, but I knew better. I could feel my heart breaking in my chest." "Really?" My mom turned around with a shining spark in her eye. My dad got up to pat him on the back and squeeze his hand. "I'll start training you right now. I knew you'd get back on it, son. Guys, are you still coming to my competition? Not everything is about you." My dad immediately cut me off. I quickly wiped the tears that came to my eyes. I was sound asleep at 3 a.m. when Paul unlocked my door from the outside and slammed it open. He started turning my room upside down, threw everything out of the drawers, took my clothes off the hangers. He was halfway through when I finally realized what was going on. "What the actual F are you doing? I need your chess equipment." The sound of his voice was desperate, and as I looked into his eyes, I noticed a flash of familiarity, because it was the one I always had when I was looking for our parents' validation too. I froze, because that's when the realization finally hit me. None of this was his fault. We were both after the same thing. That same day, while my entire house was quiet as they were out retraining Paul for his comeback, I decided I was done. Done feeling unloved and inferior over a stupid board game. So I grabbed everything I could that was related to chess in any way, even the medals and trophies we had won. I threw them all into a plastic bag, drove into the woods and set them on fire. Lol. It was a feeling that no amount of therapy could ever buy. Freedom. But when my parents got home, it's safe to say they didn't agree with what I had done. I thought they were just going to yell, maybe ground me. But no, those crazy effers called the police. And just when I thought they couldn't do anything, they locked me up and threw away the key. Full story on channel, link below.